Good day, everybody. Here we are going to do another exciting class of marketing, which is chapter number 2. So let's start with chapter number 2. What is chapter number 2 about marketing? What are we going to do cover in this chapter? We are going to discuss it in more detail one by one. So this is chapter number 2. What does the title of chapter number 2? Company Marketing Strategy Partnering to Build Customer Relationships. Again, as I told you and taught you, how are we going to do, how we are going to study, we're going to do step by step by highlighting it. So in this chapter, we are going to talk about company. We're going to talk about strategy. We're going to talk about build customer relationships. So first of all, we're going to talk about the strategy. In your point of opinion, what is a strategy, guys? So, strategy is anything which we are planning to do. We plan. There must be an objective. There must be a destination. There must be an end which we are able to get. There must be a mission which we are trying to achieve. So, let's take a look at the book definition, what strategy is all about. So, in your book, the definition of strategy is strategic planning defined. What is that strategic business planning defined? That means there must be an objective based process. There must be an objective. For example, I want to go from home to my college. How? What is an objective? Go to the college. How? There's a process. I can take a car, I can go by bus, I can by walk, right? All depends how far I live from the college. So there must be an objective, there must be a destination, there must be a mission, there must be a reason. So I have made these all points for you easy enough so you're able to understand it point by point in this file, and I'm going to attach this file within our Schoology folder. So what is strategic planning defined? That means that has an objective to achieve something. So that's a process which we are going to achieve. What is my strategy for this course? My strategy for this course is to deliver you this course online through chapters, through recordings, through Zoom, right? And what is your strategy? Your strategy is to study the chapters with the help of your PowerPoints, with the help of your um, definitions, with the help of points, and by watching the videos, guys, as well. So this is our strategy. This is our strategy to complete this course with flying colors. Okay, I do not want anybody to pass. Always remember 60%, 50%, 40%. Guys, 50% is the passing marks. I don't want anybody to have a 50%. I don't want anybody have to have a 60%. I want everybody to pass with flying colors. And what does that mean, flying colors? Flying colors means, guys, that we are going to pass this course with good marks. 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 92, 98. That's what is called flying colors. And that is my objective. And how are we going to do? With the help of a process. What is the process? I am going to teach, you're going to learn. That's what the process is. And together we are going to achieve this objective with the help of a process. Next one we talked about is called the business unit. What is a business unit? On your next slide, it says business unit. What is a business unit, guys? Business unit. Let's take a look at the definition of a business unit. Business unit is something, definition of a strategic business unit. So Karan comes to me, sir, what do you mean by strategic, right? Karan, we call this strategic, or we called it as SBU. So SBU, or a strategic business unit. Definition of a strategic business unit is a strategic business unit, popularly known as SBU, is a fully functional unit of a business that has its own vision and direction. Just in a second, guys. highlight these two and you would understand in just a second. Vision and direction. So I highlight vision and highlight direction. So typically a strategic business unit operates as a separate unit, but it also an important part of the company. So Karan comes to me, sir, no, so confusing. Explain it to me in an easy way, in a simple words. Here you go. Here's an example for SBU of SBU of Samsung. So it says SBU, Strategic Business Units of Samsung. What is the strategic business of Samsung? The first one is called visual display. So we all know Samsung made monitors. So it's right in here, visual displays, guys. Then Samsung made mobile phones. Then Samsung made telecom systems. Samsung made IT solutions. Samsung digital, semiconductors, LCD, and digital imaging. So all of these ones are called SBU of Samsung. Guys, I'm not talking about refrigerator. I'm not talking about camera. I'm not talking about printer. I'm not talking about camera. I'm not talking about a phone. I am talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These eight, these eight different big headings. These big headings are called SBU of Samsung. These are the headings of Samsung, which is called SBU of Samsung. So not one particular item, whereas I'm talking about all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all business unit of Samsung. Hopefully that you're able to understand this. So this is called strategic business unit of Samsung. Now, if I ask a question, what are the business units of Apple? Guys, I'm not going to ask business unit of iPhone. No, iPhone is not a company. The name of the company is called Apple. So Apple business units are, now, one is, I cannot say iPhone 10, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, iPhone. I can say iMacs. I can say iPads. I can say um, Apple Watches. All of these ones, the main headings are called SBU or Strategic Business Units. Next one. Then we talked about mission statement. What is a mission statement, guys? Every company have a mission statement. Now, what do we understand with the word mission statement? Let's take a look closely. What is mission statement? The definition of mission statement is statement of the organization purpose. What does the organization do? That's what the mission, that's the purpose of the organization. The value it offers and for whom. Who are the customers, who are using the products. So this is what the mission statement of a company. Let's take a look at it. So I asked Karan to read me the definition of Nike. So everybody know what is Nike. Nike is a company which make shoes, a sport shoes. So Karan comes to me, asks me, sir, uh, explain it to me, mission statement. I asked Karan to read me the mission statement of Nike from here to here. Okay. And he said, yeah, that's not a problem. Let's read it. Nike's mission is to bring inspiration and innovation in every athlete in the world. That's what the first line says. Now, if I ask Karan, are you an athlete? Karan said, no, sir, I don't play any games. So that means Karan cannot wear Nike. Okay. No, that's not right. Why? Because now please take a look. Remember the last one. For whom? For whom means who are going to use it. So let's take a look at the last line. Now the next line. If you have a body, you are an athlete. Oh, so Karen now says, yes, sir, I can wear a Nike. Why? Because every one of us has a body. We're not ghosts, guys, right? So that means if you have a body, you are an athlete. So we all can wear Nike. Why? Because Yes, we doesn't matter we are an athlete or not, we play any game or not, but if we have a body, we are an athlete and we can wear Nike. Simple. Let's take a look. Another example, Tim Hortons. Guys, Tim Hortons. Everybody remember Tim Hortons? Everybody do know what is Tim Hortons? What is Tim Hortons? It's a coffee cafe. What's the mission of statement of Tim Hortons? Mission statement of Tim Hortons is called always fresh. Why always fresh, guys? Why always fresh? Do you think all Tim Hortons is always fresh? Some people say, yes, sir, Tim Hortons is always fresh. But some people say, no, sir, I don't believe that it is always fresh. So let's take a look at the meaning of the word always and what is the meaning of fresh. So, guys, what is the meaning of always? Some people say always means every time, always means regular, always means all the time, right? Every time, all the time, regularly. All of these ones are meanings of always. But what if I would say always means 24 hours, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year? How's that? That is always, always, right? Also, always means Tim Hortons open 24 hours, 7 days a week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? And 365 days a year, all year round. So that means Tim Hortons is telling you that I am always open for business, right? That means always. Now, what is the meaning of fresh? Fresh means, somebody comes to me, sir, fresh means taza. Right, absolutely. That means fresh. But in English way, fresh, how do you say fresh? Or how do you think that Tim Hortons make always you a fresh coffee? For the people who loves French vanilla, they understand and they know that their coffee is always fresh. But what if the people who are drinking coffee from the pot, how do they know that this is always fresh? Okay, so nine fresh means 9 minutes and 20 seconds. That's how you are able to see in lot of Tim Hortons coffee coffee pots. You're able to see the time written on them. What does that means, guys? By Tim Hortons policy is you cannot serve this coffee more than 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Even though if it is full, you have to throw it away, guys. That's what it says, always fresh. Remember, the mission statement, the company cannot lie to you about their mission statement. They have to show you what is the organization purpose, what is the value, and for whom. So if I ask you a question, Tim Hortons for whom? Tim Hortons always fresh, yeah. And Tim Hortons for whom? Tim Hortons for everybody, guys. Everybody can go and have Tim Hortons in something, enjoy from Tim Hortons. Karan comes to me, sir. No, no, no. Small kids, they don't drink coffee. Yeah, Karan, but they can eat something from Tim Hortons, right? So there's something for everybody at Tim Hortons. Next one, another example for mission statement, McDonald's. What is McDonald's? When you go there, you're able to see it says, I am loving it. Same thing, another one, LG, life is good. Nokia, connecting people, right? So all of these ones are called mission statements of different companies. Next one. Next one, we talked about the business portfolio. Business portfolio. We will talk about a business portfolio. What is a business portfolio, guys? Let's take a look. Business portfolio. Evaluate the firm's current business and products and decide which should receive more, less, or no investment. So let me ask you a question. Everybody know iPhones, right? So if I ask you a question out of which Apple products portfolio of Apple, which SBU do you think it for Apple it makes the most money? Karan comes to me, asks me, tell me the answer, sir. It's an iPhone. So in iPhone, they will get or they should receive more money, right? Why? Because iPhones are the one which is making the more money, right? So that's the business portfolio. If I ask you which SPU of Apple make the least money, so two things, guys. A lot of people would be thinking, what would be two things? How can be two things? There's only one, right? So, but in my opinion, it would be a lot of people do not know about Apple TV, right? I can say Apple Watch, but Apple TV is the real one which is making the least money for Apple. So that means that business portfolio has the least money making for Apple. This is how you define the business portfolio. Next one, we'll talk about the BCG metrics. Guys, this is how the BCG metrics works. There are four corners, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as we know, when we were in grade 4, 5, 6, 7, we made charts, we made graphs this way and this way. What do we call this part? We called it a zero. And this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So on the y-axis, you have a growth rate, and on the x-axis, you have market share. So first, let's define the BCG metrics. What does BCG means? So here is what is BCG stands for. BCG stands for Boston Consulting Group. And this is an exam question, guys. BCG. What is BCG? Boston Consulting Group. Now, we would like to understand how the BCG matrix works. So you have to click on this video link and then take a look at this video. And it will explain you what is all BCG metrics about. I will wait for you. When you come back after watching this, we will continue from this point onward. Okay, welcome back, guys. So now you understand what is this BCG metric stands for. Star, question mark, cash cow, and dog. Question mark can be a problem child as well. So we are going to ask you a question in here according to this BCG metrics. So what is a question, guys? Take a look at the question. Question is, if we have four Apple product line, right? Suppose you are looking at Apple's lineup of products and need to place four of its major products into separate quadrants of BCG metrics. So, question is, again, we have four things from Apple. What are the four things? In which category would you place? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 corners of BCG metrics. We are going to put one in each. Tablets means iPads. Apple, guys, please remember, Apple do not make tablets. We called it iPads. Apple do not make phones, guys. They don't make smartphones. They make iPhones. Apple do not make laptops. Apple make MacBooks. Apple do not make desktops. It's called iMacs. So now we know iPads, iPhones, MacBooks, and iMacs. My question to you, I want you to put one of each in one of these categories. So I asked Karan. Karan said, sir, it's easy. So let's decide on the first item, iPhone stars. What do you think stars in this category? So Karan said iPhones. Absolutely, guys. iPhone is a star. I put iPhones in here. Now, do the easy one first. Stars, okay? And then the dogs. These two are the easiest ones, okay? Let's do dogs. What item do you think of Apple do you think is a dog? How many people are using desktops nowadays? Nobody, right? So people do have laptops, people do have tablets, people do have Surface Books, all these kind of things. Nobody use desktops anymore, guys. So technically, these is iMacs. Two is solved. iPhones and iMacs. Two, we put two things in here and it's solved. Next one, what do you think is tablets and the laptops. Which one do you think comes first? So Karan comes to me, sir, laptops comes first. So if laptops come first, it has a more market share, guys. So it has a high market share, right? Nobody buys it now. Why? Because everybody buys tablets or iPads. So it has a low market share, low market growth, but high market share. Why? Because it comes in the market first. So I am going to do right in here MacBooks. And then we have MacBooks. And then we have in here, we have iPads. So this is how you are going to solve this puzzle, one item in each box. So this is how we are going to solve this with the help of our knowledge about BCG metrics. So we put these four items. Now, this is the example for you. Suppose you have four different types of car brands and you want to put them in BCG metrics. Try it yourself. What do you think Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, Hyundai Elantra, Ford Focus? Again, star, dog, solve the two easy one first, and then problem child or question mark, and then the cash cow. So you solve it yourself, and we will discuss it when we will be in the class, on Zoom class online. Next one, downsizing. What is downsizing means? Downs means that you are going to cut something down or going downwards, right? So here is a definition of downsizing: eliminates products or business units. Eliminates means finish. Eliminates means shut down. Biz products or business unit that are not profitable or no longer fits the company's overall strategy. If I ask you which unit of Apple do you think we have to downsize? Do you think tablets? Do you think smartphones? Do you think laptops? Do you think desktops? Answer, all of you guys would probably answer desktop, guys. Nobody uses desktops anymore, right? So that is what is called eliminates, downsize the product or the business unit, which is SBU, strategic business unit, that are not profitable or no longer fits the company's overall strategy. This is how these three, four things are interrelationship with each other. Next one, we're going to talk about the business portfolio and business growth. This is another very exciting model of marketing. Let's talk about it one by one. So in here, first we want to find out how you are able to read it, right? So let's take a look how we are going to read it. So how are we going to read it, guys? This is how we are going to read it. When we were in grade 4, 5, 6, we made a graph or a chart, right? On this side, this is y-axis, this is x-axis. On y-axis, we're going to write existing market, existing product, both existing, close by. Far ends, we are going to put new products, new markets. So here's the combination: existing products, so existing product right here, and existing market, When these two addresses combine, the address of this box is called market penetration, right in here. Right now, I asked Karan, what is the next one? Karan said, sir, existing products, new market. Existing product, new market. What is the address? Market development. Existing product, new market. Market development, right in here. Then the next one, new product, existing market. New product, existing market. New product, existing market. What is the name? Product development, right in here. Then next one, new market, new product, new market. New product, new market. What is that called? Diversification, right? So this is how you're going to learn this graph as is. So we're going to ask you this question in the exam, as well the BCG metrics too. Next one, we're going to talk about the value delivery network. What is value delivery network, guys? Value delivery network, so far you want to understand, you want to know what is value delivery network. Starts from company, then its suppliers, then distributors, then customers. So this is a chain right in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people in this chain from company all the way to customers. How many people? 1, 2 in the middle. And how many people in the chain? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what is called value delivery network. Next one we talked about in last chapter as well. It's called segmentation. So the segmentation, very easy definition of segmentation. What is segmentation, guys? When we divide, dividing a market is called segmentation. How? Let's take a look. This is one market. This is second market. Both markets looks the same, but this market is different than this market. Why? There are nothing in here. So all of looks same. But in here, we divide the market into X, 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 and this is right signal, right? So these three are similar. This one is different. So we divide the market into 4 pieces. We divide this market also in 4 pieces, but 3 pieces are identical. 1 piece is different. This is what is called dividing the market. Next one, targeting. What is targeting, guys? Targeting means targeting, evaluating each segment. Means I want to find out how many X is in here. So out of this market, X's, I want to target only X's. So 3 X's. I want to target only the right mark. This is the Nike mark. This is the right mark. I want to work only with the right mark. So there's only one option in here. Whereas in cross, we have 3 different options. We are targeting, target one market, target one market. This is called target. Evaluating each segment and start working with that segment. Evaluating or targeting. Next one, positioning. What is the next one, guys? Take a look. You are able to see different kind of pop cans in here. So if I ask you the orange color can, I ask Karan, orange color can. So Karan comes to me, sir, it is called Crush. It is called Mirinda. It is called Orange. Absolutely right, guys. So did I tell Karan what is orange color can is? No, it is already in Karan's mind. So that's exactly what position is, guys. Now let's take a look at the definition. Positioning, desirable place in the minds of target customers. Means whenever we have used the word position, mind automatically comes to your mind. Mind automatically comes to your mind. Mind, and if I change a word called brain, so minds and brain, if I use the word mind or if I use the word brain, the answer is positioning. If I say the word positioning, the answer in mind or brain automatically should comes to your mind. Because I do not tell people what is a red color can. So ladies and gentlemen, what is a red color can? Some people say Coca-Cola. Absolutely right, guys. Black color can. Some people say, sir, it is Monster. Absolutely. Some people say, sir, it is Coca-Cola. It is zero Coca-Cola. It is not the Diet Coke, guys. Diet Coke is silver or white. Black Coke is called zero Coke, right? Green color can. So if I say green color can, some people say 7 Up. Some people say Canada Dry. Some people say um, some people say it's a Mountain Dew, right? So all of these things, I am not telling you all of this. This is comes in your mind. So that means whenever say the word positioning, it's called mind. Next one, differentiation. What do you mean by differentiation? What's the definition of differentiation? Guys, you have Apple phone, I have a Samsung. We both have smartphones. One is called iPhone, one is called one called Galaxy, Samsung. But what is one unique difference between two? Which one is better? Oh, both are better. You say probably your iPhone is better. I say no, my Samsung is better. No, guys, but there must be one unique thing between two. What is that? What do you think? Which one? So you probably say iPhone. I say Samsung. But there is one unique thing between two. What is that unique thing? That unique thing is called operating system. Of which operating system? Am I talking Android or I'm talking about iOS? iOS, guys. iOS is far better than Android. Why? It is more secure. Nobody can hack it and nobody can hang it. So here's the definition. What is the definition of differentiation? Differentiation definition is one unique and superior customer value. One unique difference between an iPhone and a Samsung. It's called an iOS. It's called an operating system, right? And iOS is much better because nobody can hang it, nobody can hack it. Next one, marketing mix. What is marketing mix, guys? Again, same thing. We already discovered this. We already talked about it in last course or last chapter. It's called product, price, place, promotion. 4 P's. Product, price, place, promotion. Product, price, place, promotion. 4 P's of marketing: product, price, place, and promotion. So that's product, price, place, promotion. Next one, we talked about SWOT analysis. What is SWOT, guys, means? SWOT, SWOT. So S, as you can see in here, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So SWOT analysis, we talked about strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So what is the strength of iPhone? Strength of iPhone, example, strength of iPhone is an iOS system, guys. What is a weakness of iPhone? It is too expensive. That's a weakness. All the weaknesses can become an opportunity. How? If they can start discounting the price, that becomes an opportunity. And who is the threat of iPhone? Threat of iPhone is different models. For example, Samsung, for example, Oppo, Vivo, Chinese phone. All of these ones are threats. So this is how we discover who are the threats, who are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, what is the opportunities. So this is how we do this. This side, strengths and opportunities are in positive, weakness and threats are negative. This is how we talked about SWOT analysis. Next one, we talked about marketing plan. Remember, we talked about right in the beginning about strategic plan, which have an objective. Marketing plan. Marketing plan means who, where, when, and how. This is an exam question as well, guys. Marketing plan. I want to go from my home to the college. So this is my objective, go to the college. But what is marketing plan? Who is going? I am going. Where? To the call from home to college. When? Right in the morning or afternoon when I'm coming back. How? By car, by bus, by Uber, by cycle, with the friend, by walk, right? So this is, what does that mean? Implementation of marketing plan. So this is end of our chapter number 2, right? So please read the chapter number 2, the slides, chapter number 2, the notes as well, and watch the video and complete your quiz. Thank you very much, and I will meet everybody in next exciting marketing class. Thank you and take care.